Mr. Hitler, if you think we're on the run. We are the boys who will stop your little game. We are the boys who will make you think again. 'Cause who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think old England's done? Mr. Brown goes off to town on the A21, but he comes home each evening and he's ready with his gun. So who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think old England's done?
Bear northeast for circle of upright stones. From there, follow telegraph poles, rough road. Look out for main road. After 3 miles. Turn right. Carry on until road forks. Bear left. For the mast? Stop and look for signal west-northwest. The woman's name? Florentine. Motorcycle ashore, sir. Oh, Password? Ich weiß nicht, was soll es bedeuten, dass ich so... What are you two smiling at? Yes, sir. You will be the only girl in Berlin. It's ever so romantic, don't you think, Arthur?
Yeah, yes, I should.
Where's my old ship? That's so nice.
In a way, he's rather like you, Arthur. Strong, masterful.
Really, do you think so? Oh, yeah.
Who is this chap? Some sort of foreigner?
Yes, yes.
This is disgraceful, having Germans in films. Why couldn't they have got a British chap to act the part?
Did you see the way he was holding her in his arms? Frank! Take your thumb out of your mouth. Sorry, Mum.
I said, do you mind sitting up? Do you mind sitting up? I can't see the screen.
Shh, what's the matter?
Shh, Mr. Mainwaring.
Oh,
shh, don't turn round.
It's disgraceful the way people behave in cinemas nowadays. Don't you think so, Wilson? Wilson, I say.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is, yes. Ah.
I find all this very embarrassing. I don't usually sit at the rear of the stalls. I usually sit in the grand circle of the two and threepennies.
Yes, well, of course, you just have to take what seats you can, you know, in wartime.
Yes, this war seems to be an excuse for anything. You can't even go to the cinema without it becoming a bacchanalian orgy.
Well, it's not as bad as all that.
Oh, well, you must admit that morals have gone to pieces. Far too much permissiveness. I'll be very glad when this war's over and people stop doing this sort of thing. Only thankful my wife isn't here.
Yes, right. By the way, so why couldn't she come tonight?
Oh, she's not very keen on the talkies.
Oh, really? Why not?
The moment Al Jolson first opened his mouth and said, "You ain't heard nothing yet," she complained of a headache. She hasn't been to the cinema since.
Yes, well, I mean, that was, let's face it, that was 12 years ago.
Well, she's not a great one for change, you know.
Mum? I think that's Mr. Jones over there in front of Mr. Mainwaring.
No. Can't be.
It is. Mr. Mainwaring.
Frank!
I think that's Mr. Jones over there in front of you. Mr. Jones.
Don't point.
Is that you, Joe?
Hello, Mr. Mainwaring. This is a friend of mine. This is Mrs. Fox. Mrs. Fox.
Hello.
Yes.
Good evening.
She's a widow, you know.
Really?
This is the Gaumont British News, presenting the truth to the free peoples of the world. It's It's a busy day for our war leader, Winston Churchill. At 10 o'clock, he inspects units of the fleet at a naval base somewhere in England. At 11, he gives a cheery smile to our gallant Czech allies. Hello, what's this that's caught his eye? It's their regimental mascot, and like Winnie, he can't wait to have a go at Athur.
Hey, look at that, Wilson. See that magnificent ram?
Yes, awfully nice.
By Jove, that gives me an idea.
Oh, Lorna, please, no, sir, no.
Oh, I'll tell you later. Come on, we better report for duty.
Come on, Frank, come on.
That applies to you too, Walker.
Yeah. Come on, maybe send you as well.
I haven't seen the Donald Duck yet.
Come on.
Your scarf, Frank.
Now, pay attention. Last night, I went to the cinema, and I saw something there that really made me think.
Permission to speak, sir.
Yeah?
That lady and I are just good friends.
I'm not talking about you. I'm referring to the ram.
What's the difference?
The regimental mascot that we saw in the newsreel. Now, you all know that on Sunday morning, there's a big parade of all the civil defence units and the Home Guard units to mark the start of the Spitfire Fund Week. And, of course, we shall be leading it. And it crossed my mind to think that it might be a very good idea if we, too, had a mascot. I'm not quite sure what sort of a mascot yet, but I'm going to throw the idea to you and let you kick it about.
Mr. Speak, sir.
Yeah.
In days gone by, the ships of the line, they used to have for their mascot a painted lady.
Yes. I was rather thinking of something live.
Well, couldn't we have a live painted lady?
Walker, please, just be quiet for a moment, please.
I've got a white mouse. How about that as the mascot?
Stupid boy.
I've got a very large pussycat.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate your suggestion, Godfrey, but I might find it a little difficult, you know, to make a pussycat march smartly.
Just occurred to me, sir, as we saw a ram being used as a mascot on that parade in the newsreel, perhaps we could use a ram ourselves.
Aye, Private Sponge here. He's a farmer. He maybe could help us.
Yes, I've got a few, but they're very funny-tempered at this time of the year.
Oh,
Why are they funny-tempered at this time of the year, Mr. Frazer?
Well, it's like the man said, son. It's the time of year. The time of year.
Well, what time of year?
The time when they're after...
Yes, all right. Don't you tell this boy anything. I take it then, Private Sponge, you've no objection to our borrowing one of your rams?
If you can catch one, you're welcome to it, but I warn you, it won't be easy.
Oh, nonsense. We just send one section along. That should be enough. Yeah, Sam Wilson. Go and see what Mr. Hodges wants for him.
Yes, of course. Can I help you at all?
Yeah, I want a word with Napoleon. Is he busy?
Well, yes, he is rather, but he's trying to find out a way to catch a ram.
Oh, yes. That's going to help the war effort, isn't it?
Yes, well, we'd rather like to walk behind that ram at the parade on Sunday.
To make them feel at home. They're used to following like a lot of sheep.
What is it, Gordon?
It's about the parade on Sunday. Can I have a word with you in private?
Anything you have to say, you can say in front of my men. We've no secrets here.
Right. Here's a plan of the procession. You're at the back, so you better tell them now.
Don't be absurd. We are not at the back, we are leading the procession.
Look, mate, somebody had to make a decision, so I've done it, and you're at the back.
I've seen Councillor Conway about this on Monday at the Rotary luncheon.
Don't you come that class distinction stuff with me, mate.
We have to be at the front anyway. I shall be marching with the ram.
Your personal life has got nothing to do with me.
We have a mascot.
I don't care if you've got a dovecot.
Whatever gave you the right to think you'd be leading the parade anyway?
Well, simple, ain't it? Alphabetical order.
How do you mean?
Well, ARP, Home Guard, you see. A comes before H, doesn't it? Look, I'll show you. Here we are. First of all, the Sea Scouts band, then us, the ARP, then the nurses, then the rescue service, then the ATC, then the fire service, F, you see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, Home Guard, that's you, you're last.
Don't be ridiculous. How can the nurses and rescue come before us? N and R come after H.
Oh, no. Auxiliary nurses and auxiliary rescue. I keep telling you. A comes before H. You want to go back to school, mate?
Excuse me, sir. As we're army, that's an A.
Hey, you're not proper army.
We're auxiliary army. That puts us even further in front.
How
can you be auxiliary army?
No, so it's really quite simple, you see. So we're army and he's ARP, you see. So that's two A's. That makes us kind of level. Do you understand what I mean? So we take the second letter of army, which is R. I mean, then we take the letter of ARP, which is R.
Yeah.
See, so then we're still level. Do you understand what I mean? And then we take the third letter of army, which is...
Which is M, and M comes before P. So we're first. Well done, Sergeant. Well, there you are. If you want it in alphabetical order, we are first.
We'll soon see about that.
Well, first round to us, I think, Sergeant.
Yes, I think so too, sir. Yes, indeed.
Right. Well, number 1 section will parade here at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening to march to Private Sponge's farm to catch a ram. Right, that's all. Dismiss the parade, Sergeant.
All right, sir. Dismiss.
If you go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down in
What a sound?
today, you better go in disguise. Forever.
What a magnificent animal. Get down!
No, somehow I don't think that ram's going to like the idea of being caught very much, sir.
Oh, don't be a pessimist, Wilson. Frazer knows what he's doing. He's an expert at fieldcraft.
Oh, yes, of course, yes.
I saw him do this in the last Americans. Gary Cooper.
Right. Stand up and expose yourself. Now, what we've got to do is to make the ram think that we're perfectly normal.
That's going to be a bit difficult.
He's got to accept us as part of the landscape. Spread yourselves out and slowly encircling.
There's lots of marvelous things to eat and wonderful games to play.
We won't interfere unless it's absolutely necessary, Wilson.
Yes, sir. Yes, I do believe you like butter.
What? Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Picnic time for teddy bears. The little teddy bears are having a lovely time today. Them catch them unawares and see them
Dear,
picnic
he looks awfully fierce.
See them gaily gather about.
No!
Right. Come on, Wilson.
It's a pity. It's rather nice here.
Mr. Mainwaring, permission to stop panicking, sir. Huh? He's not chasing us anymore.
Well, where is he?
He's gone down by the river, sir.
Well, get after it. Really, I've never seen men so out of condition in my life. Pike, you're the youngest. Go after it, keep it in sight, and we'll follow.
Yes, sir. Gary Cooper.
No use. We're not going to find it this way. We'll have to spread out.
Help! Help!
Good Lord.
Help! Help, Uncle Arthur, help!
Just keep still, Frank. Keep still. Whatever you do, keep still. Stop struggling, Frank. Stop struggling. Now, hold on. Your uncle's coming.
Uncle, hold on a moment. Mr. Mainwaring!
What? What was that, Mr. Mainwaring? There it goes again.
That sounds like an echo.
It's coming from the other side of those bushes, sir.
Quick, come on.
Help! Help! Thank goodness you've come, sir. I'm sinking, Mr. Mainwaring. Don't much in the bog. He's in the bog. Don't panic.
Be quiet. All right, Beck. Hold on.
What about me, sir?
You'll just have to wait. Right, follow me, man. Why are you always so selfish? We'll have to get something to pull him out with.
What about that notice board, sir?
Yes, get it quick.
Look, I shouldn't take that, sir. It might be something important.
Nonsense. What does it say, Walker? Right, grab hold of this pipe.
I can't reach it, Mr. Mainwaring.
Oh, that's no use. We'll have to get something else.
Mr. Speak, sir.
Huh?
Why don't we use the rope?
Oh, don't be absurd. By the time we got a rope, it would be too late.
Oh, no.
I've already told you, Wilson. You'll have to wait your turn.
It's not me. I was just going to suggest a way to help Frank.
What?
Oh, and of course, if you just don't want to hear.
This is no time for sulking. The boy's sinking.
I was only going to suggest that if you lay your jackets down on top of the bog, one of you might be able to reach him.
Yeah. Yes, that's very good thinking. Right. Take your coats off, you men. Go, sir. No, it's not enough.
For Mr. Speak, sir,
Yeah.
I still say we ought to use the rope, sir.
Shut up and take your trousers off. Yes, yes. All of you, take your trousers.
Binder, sir.
What?
It's very absorbing.
Oh, yes, yes, anything. Here, Arthur, hurry, come on. Right. Get down there, Sponge.
Must I?
Do as you're told. If we hadn't been chasing your blasted ram, there's none of this would have happened in the first place. Go on, get down. Right. Hold my right hand, Frazer. Right. Walker, hang on, Frazer.
Right up.
That's it. Right. Grab my hand.
I saw this happen in a Tarzan film once, Mr. Mainwaring. A bloke was trying to get a man out of a swamp, and he got eaten by a crocodile.
Now hold my hand tightly.
Mr. Mainwaring, I'd like to thank you for saving my life.
Oh, nonsense.
Do you think, sir, you could possibly spare a moment to get me free?
All right, Wilson. We'll be with you in a moment.
Just a minute, Mr. Mainwaring. Where's Jones?
I don't know.
I don't know. He was here when we were getting Spikey out of the boat.
Mr. Mainwaring, sir. Look.
No.
Get down again, Sponge.
Oh, Lord. Hey, let me try, Mr. Mainwaring. My arms aren't as short as yours.
Can you feel anything?
Nothing, Mr. Mainwaring. Nothing at all.
Jones. I can't believe it. I simply can't believe it.
Mainwaring, I've got the rope, sir.
Bogeyman, don't let him come too close to you. He'll catch you if he can. Just pretend that you're a crocodile, and you will find that Bogeyman will...
Look at him! Look at him! There's the warden. No doubt he'll have some clever and sarcastic comment to make. Just ignore him. Smarty now. March for attention.
I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy this.
You all right, Miss Rogers? You look as if you're going to have a heart attack.
I've waited months for this moment, and now it's come. I can't think of anything to say. I can't think of anything to say.
There's no doubt about it, Joe. That is a magnificent animal.
Well, I told you, leave it to me. I told Mr. Mainwaring I'll get him a mascot. There it is.
Well, it doesn't look much like the photograph to me, Joe.
Well, don't worry about it. We can always tidy it up a bit.
You'll never get away with this, Joe. You promised Mr. Mainwaring that the goat would be the same one that was on the photograph.
Well, we'll have to make it look like the same one that's on a photograph, won't we?
Don't be absurd. How can we do that? The parade starts in half an hour.
I've got... Here, listen, Spike. Now, go and get the horns off the wall in the vicar's office.
My sister Dolly had her handbag eaten by a goat once.
You're not carrying an handbag, are you, mister?
No, but they eat other things as well.
Oh, Joe, just what I want. Hang on. Hold on to that. Right, come here, son. One. Two. Now, hang on.
There we are.
We want a bit of fuse wire. Here, Pikey, go and see if you can find some fuse wire.
Yeah, okay. Right. All right.
Shh. Mr. Warden, I have to go.
Where's Mr. Mainwaring?
Hello, Bird. You joined up, have you?
You know perfectly well that this is my uniform as skipper of the Sea Scouts. My band is leading the parade this morning. What are you doing with Vicar's horns?
Yeah, they fell off the wall and I'm mending them.
The Vicar's not going to like this, you know. He's very proud of those horns. He got them up the Umbala when he was a missionary.
Was that when he was climbing out of the pot?
Where's Captain Mainwaring? I wanted to tell him... What's that smell?
What smell?
That horrible smell.
I can't smell the smell, can you, boys?
No
smell. I shall have to report this to the vicar. Oh, there you are, Mr. Mainwaring. I just wanted to tell you that my boys will be at the assembly point in the station yard in half an hour.
Splendid, Verger. Right, see you there.
I must go now. I've got to have a word with the vicar about a funny smell.
Very good. Good morning, men.
What's up, sir?
All right, now, as soon as the rest of the platoon arrives, we'll march down to the Would you manage to get the goat, Walker?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. Where is it, then?
Yeah, well, it's there, sort of.
How dare you!
Well, I don't know. I thought it might work.
You told me that you could get a goat to show me a photograph, and I paid you £5 for it. And then you turn up with this thing.
Joe's really going to get a telling off this time. What?
Oh, dear.
I was relying on this to lead the parade, and now you've ruined everything.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. Well, hang on. Here's your £5 back.
You know what this means, don't you?
Yes, sir, yes.
You now have to appear on the parade without a mascot.
It'll be a great relief all round, I would think, sir.
How you could ever believe that this moth-eaten wretched...
But we're a wine and kids like you, the build of me, in free and happy life, a world happy beyond. What? A cage! How has it called?
Attention!
Pull your sock up.
Yeah, pull your sock up. As we wardens are leading this parade, it is up to us to show Captain Mainwaring and his toy soldiers that we can be just as smart as any home guards. Here he comes.
Fall your boys in, Mr. Yateman.
Aye, aye, sir.
What do you think you're playing at?
Look, just clear off, will you?
I thought I told you the wardens were leading this parade.
And I told you that the Home Guard was leading it, and that's that.
Well, where's your mascot, then?
I've no wish to discuss that with you. You better take up your position.
We'll soon see about that, mate.
Carry on, Mr. Yateman.
Attention! Drummers! Ready? Wide your left! Quick! March!
Thank you.